Hello, welcome back. It is June 23rd and it is a beautiful day. Today is my wife's birthday. Happy birthday. And we've had some awesome weather this past week. It's been very dry. It's been warm. The hive is definitely more active. I've been watching these guys all week and they're just really like hauling in the pollen. So I hope to see some interesting new stuff inside the hive today. I think I got this now. Got a smoker. Much better than last time. Here we go. See how much food they ate from last week? All of it. Empty. Wow. A lot more activity today. All right, I'm gonna open up the frames and see how much comb we have on the far right side, which was the side that had none last week. See how much comb they have from the last week. Just make sure there's no queen on here. Nope. Last week, this was a little burr comb, a little extra comb that was over here on this side of the hive. I pulled that out and I just stuck it on the wires. And they have connected it. Beautiful. It has got a lot of pollen. And they're just building this comb. I do not see any eggs or larvae, but a lot of pollen going in there. It is an outside frame, so that's expected. Oh, actually, I need to take one out. I'm being very, very careful. It is attached to wires. This isn't like that first time I dropped the comb. There are wires in this frame. All right, frame number 7. There are no wires in this frame. And this is a beautiful, this frame is filled with honey, capped honey, nectar. And they are working the comb. A lot of honey on that frame. It's very heavy. This is frame number 6. And here's the queen. Queen is right in the upper. I'll try and point her out on the screen. She's got a blue dot on her back. So this comb is going off a little bit crooked. It's hard to see, but in here it's going off crooked. It's not, they're not filling in this space, they're going out too far. So I should try and push that in. But this is the frame the queen is on, so I don't want to disturb it too much, but She's over on this side. Oh, there we go. I got it free. I'm just going to push it in so it's a little bit straighter. All right, going back in. Queen is on frame 6. All right, I'm going to take out frame number 5, which is here. I'm looking for larvae. I'm looking for eggs. There are a lot of empty cells. There are definitely some capped cells. A lot of new comb. There's a drone cell. Okay, this is frame number 4. Looks like a drone cell here. They definitely got the comb going. A lot of cap cells over here. This is number 3. All right, frame number 2. Very heavy. All right, this is frame number 1, and there's probably going to be some side comb here, like last time. Wow. I think I'm going to add the second brood box today because we have 7 of the frames are very, very full and the 8th frame is going. I think what I'm going to try and do is bring this frame up to the top. And start them off in the second brood box, and then fill this with an empty frame. There's a piece of comb on the inside of the hive here. You want to come in and check that out. I'm going to scrape that off, this part here. Lift that off. Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay. So I'm putting an empty frame in here in the first position. Okay, I'm getting hit. Sorry guys. I'm putting this frame into first position in the second brood box. The top, which will be the top brood box. This little bit of comb I'm going to stick on the outside frame here. This is going back together. The hive is buzzing because I just dropped their little comb and they're a little bit pissed off. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best. Frames all together. One more frame going in the outside. I'm going to stick this comb on here. I'm going to take this comb and put it on here like I did the other day. Give them a little something to work with. And today I actually came prepared with rubber band. Alright, this is frame 8 in the bottom brood box. They are humming. Alright, back together. Now, second brood box going on. Come on. Up. Come on in. Come on in. All right, guys, girls, gals. All right, so we have eight new frames in the top brood box. I put the frame from position 1 in the first brood box up into the second brood box, and I put an empty frame in position 1. Box is on top. The hive is humming. Inner cover going back on. You're gonna get covered up. All right, new food. So we got our sugar water here on top. The hive just got really quiet. Just calm down. I'm putting my empty flow box on top of everything, and this is just a cover to cover the feeder. There are no flow frames in it yet, but this is where the flow frames are going to go after they are done building up the second brood box, if they get that far this year. So, we now have 3 boxes. Starting to look like a beehive. And if you're new here, the ratchet strap is because we're in the middle of a field and we do get a lot of wind. This keeps things from just blowing off. Okay, so what did I learn today? We have a queen that's still in there, still very active. We have 7 frames that are mostly drawn with comb. We have one, the last frame has some comb on it, but it's getting built. I have noticed that this past week has been much warmer, and as I come out and watch the bees, it is just a constant flow of pollen going into that hive. So I think they're a lot more active, and I think that they're going to be able to get up in that next box and start building more comb. We'll see. I'll check out in about a week to see how they're doing. But other than that, good news. Everything looks healthy. There's no sign of mites or hive beetles. Things are heavy in there. All the frames are heavy and filled with honey or brood. So I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.